the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, home to the greatest spectacle in racing. But today, we'll be home to 31 cars as they race in the 4th annual Zoom Racing World Indianapolis 500. My name is Pete Roberts, and alongside me is David Shore. The command has just been given to fire the engine, so let's take a look at the starting grid today. In row number 1, we see Jonathan Foxburn out of Heist Motorsports and Travis Colt out of Junior Motorsports. Looking ahead to the second row, it's Andrew Gorman out of Lancaster Racing and Wilson Bomarito out of Op Inc. In the third row, Jacques Bailou back after his suspension, and Mike Oppenheimer. In row 4, Graham Morton and Aiden Williams. In the fifth row, Bobby Hobbs out of High Bank Autosport and Lucas Storm out of Storm Motorsports. In the sixth row, Mark Diaz out of Lancaster Racing and Reagan Armstrong making a return to the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. In the seventh row, Jeff Trebek out of Maple Leaf Motorsports and Jake Gunner out of High Bank Autosport. In the eighth row, Patricia Stewart out of PR1 and last year's champion Clay Harrer. In the eighth row, the inaugural Zoom Racing World 500 champion Naomi Rivers and Roger Simon. In the 10th row, Mark Vanek, the rookie out of Manhattan Motorsports, and Joe Tonto out of Junior Motorsports. In the 11th row, Bill Harrison has farewell tour to the NorthernLight.com series, and Hungry Hoosier number 1, Jason Eddington. In the 12th row, it's Hungry Hoosier number 2, Rob Peters, and Edward Storm. In the 13th row, Max Venturi out of Op Inc. and Rebecca Shelby out of PR1. In the 14th row today, we see Amber Tennery out of Heist Motorsports and Anthony Ray, the rookie out of Lancaster Racing. In the 15th row, it's Colin O'Reilly out of Op Inc. and Jason Storm out of Storm Motorsports. And rounding out the field in the 16th and final row all by himself, it's Curtis Bolton out of Storm Motorsports. That being said, there's your field for the 4th running of the Zoom Racing World Indianapolis 500. David, I've got to ask you, what do you think these drivers are going to be doing early on today? Well, first of all, they're trying to find a rhythm to race in. They're going to try and settle in and just wait out the 500 miles to see what happens. It's going to be one heck of a race, I already know that. I can't wait to get it started. Jonathan Foxburn on the pole. Travis Colt next to him. Pace car is off. Johnny Rutherford has the green flag at hand. Their cars come through the final turn onto the front straightaway. And we are green at Indianapolis. Foxburn with a good run into turn number 1 now. Followed in closely behind by Travis Colt and Andrew Gorman. They're through the first 2 turns safely, as now they're down on the backstretch already. It only took about 4 seconds to get there. Now it looks like Travis Colt is trapped on the outside, and he's going to go back fast. He's already lost 1, 2, maybe even 3 positions in turn 3. In the first lap, Travis Colt has lost several positions, as now Jonathan Foxburn rounds off turn number 4 with Wilson Bomarito and Andrew Gorman in tow. Jason Eddington is going to lead the very first lap here at Indianapolis. Here comes Gorman to the inside. Gorman steps out, trying to get past the 39. One thing that's going to be coming into big-time play today is going to be the draft. The draft is going to be where these drivers want to be. It's going to be dirty air, but it's going to work for them in the long run. They got to slide into that toe. Look at Jacques Bailou there, the number 26 guy. He's been suspended. This is the first race he's run in 2 races. He sat out St. Petersburg and Long Beach, and now he's currently up to the 3rd position, but he has pressure from Aiden Williams in the number 4 car. Andrew Gorman going to become the 2nd car to lead today on the 2nd lap, as Foxburn falls in behind of Gorman, and Gorman will lead the lap. Looks like Aiden Williams is tucked in hard behind the number 26 of Jacques Bailou. Now look like there goes the 26 on the high side. Now the 39 to the inside. Jacques Bailou trying to figure out who he wants to go with, if he wants to take the tow from the 39 or if he wants to take the tow from 11. He goes with the 11. Oh, that's because... Oh, yeah. That's because the 4 was underneath him, and now Wilson Bomarito goes underneath him. Look at Aiden Williams. Now he's going to go to the lead in 1 corner. He's going to go from 3rd to 1st in 2 corners. Aiden Williams now leads at the stripe. That makes 3 leaders in 3 laps. Already a very exciting Indianapolis 500 here for the Zoom Racing World on ABC. Here comes Bomarito to the inside. It looks like Bomarito, he has a very, very fast car, and he might be able to do something with that towards the end of the race. He's got to conserve, but he also wants valuable track position. Exactly. Track position's going to be the key here at Indianapolis. You can make it up, but then you can lose it all in an instant. Depends on where your pit stops go and how good of a car you have. Off of turn number 4. Down at the front straightaway. Looks like cars are starting to get a little bit sorted out now. They're starting to find the rhythm. Still at front, it's Aiden Williams. He's come up now to about a 2 or 3 car length lead now as they come through turn number 4. Looks like, oh, we've got some contact. Oh my goodness! A massive crash in turn number 2 at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Anthony Ray is upside down and into the catch fence, as well as Naomi Rivers. The car exploded, it seems, but it looks like Anthony Ray is... You can see his body moving inside the car. The Delphi safety team is already on scene as Naomi Rivers drives her beaten-up car back. That was a terrible, terrible accident that I just saw. I can't believe that. That had to be one of the absolute worst crashes I think I've seen here since the V10 era. Anthony Ray is alright, so let's take a look on the replay before they come in for pit stops. That was terrible. Let's look at it. Well, I think, first off, it looks like here, there's Rivers in the 32 car. She gets together there with the 48. Yeah, and it looks like the 48 probably just came down on Naomi there without knowing where she was. Look at Patricia Stewart just barely missing that. And then he goes hard into the outside wall. And look at the car go up into the catch fence. Thankfully, he did not hit head on into that catch fence, as that could have been an awful accident. But it looks like he didn't even really go into the catch fence. The car just kind of exploded on impact. That's why it did what it did. It just looked really bad because you saw the fire there. Oh yeah, it was really bad too. Well, pit stops are underway now, so we'll take a break and come back with you here on the ABC. Welcome back to Indianapolis, here for the 4th annual Zoom Racing World Indianapolis 500. We are just about to receive the green flag after a lap 4 incident involving Anthony Ray and Naomi Rivers. Aiden Williams is your leader, then it is Wilson Bomarito, then the number 11 of Andrew Gorman, and the 21 of Bobby Hobbs. Green flag back out in the air, we're racing once more. It looks like Wilson Bomarito did not get a good start, and now Andrew Gorman is going to take advantage of that and go to the inside in turn number 1. We're right on board now here with the number 06 of Wilson Bomarito. There is the number 11 of Andrew Gorman going underneath him. It looks like all of these guys are starting to just kind of calm down now. They're going to see what they can and can't do in their cars. They don't want to race too early, as they just saw 2 other competitors get taken out early because they were racing far too hard. Williams is the leader now. Andrew Gorman trying to challenge Aiden Williams. He's in the tow, along as with is everyone else. Everyone else is just in the tow, trying to figure out what they're doing. Everyone seems to be just looking to find a way to run. They're finding the groove that works, finding the guy who they like to run behind. Now there's a 3-car breakaway here at the front. Now we're on board with Jonathan Foxburn, your pole sitter. He has fallen back quite a bit. He is currently running in the 7th position behind Travis Cole. It looks like something's just not the way they wanted to. They started out great. They led the first lap and everything, but ever since then they've not been as well as they have. Now here's Mike Oppenheimer. He was the fastest in final practice. For some reason, he's just not doing as well as we thought he would be. He's right behind the number 85. That is Jeff Trebek. These guys are getting up to about 217 miles an hour now, as there is Jacques Bailoud to the inside of Aiden Williams. Williams has fallen back quite a bit. He was the leader, and now he is falling back fast after Andrew Gorman got by him. He's now in the 4th position. It looks like Jacques Bailoud might get by him and put him back in another spot. Yeah, Bailoud is really, really, really hot right now. He really wants to do well and prove to these guys that he's learned from his mistakes. He's calmer and he's not going to overreact as much as he did previously. He's got his teammate Clay Harrer, the defending champion of this race, behind him. And that should help a lot. And now here we're looking at Reagan Armstrong. She's making her return to this racetrack. Yeah, if you remember, Reagan Armstrong was badly injured in an IZOD Open-Wheel Driver Development Series race at the Fontana Speedway in 2010. She has not raced until this year when JWD Racing signed her on. And now it's looking like she's having a pretty good showing so far today. She's losing positions now, but she was doing pretty good earlier on. Yeah, I'm really impressed with the way Reagan is handling this. She's just trying to get the feel of the cars again. She hasn't raced in a turbocharged engine, and she's doing a pretty fine job of that. Gorman is your leader, but now Bomarito looks to the inside. Now he has the number 4 of Aiden Williams. Oh, and we have a storm car blowing up. It looks like that is the 2 car of Lucas Storm. He has lost his Infiniti engine. But there's not going to be a caution for that because he's on the warm-up lane and he's going to come into the pits. Actually, he's going to go through the road course to get to the pits. He's going to get to the garage somehow. Now that's got to be worrisome for the other 2 Storm cars that are in the Infiniti-powered cars. Because Infiniti, there's not many Infinitis in this race. It's just those 3 cars. So you have to start wondering, maybe they're not ready yet. Maybe there's something wrong with the Infiniti cars. I'm not sure. Because right now, the heavily dominated Chevrolet and Ford field is looking pretty good, except for that Toyota there. I mean, you have to admit, the Op Inc. cars are doing really good in their Toyotas. Having pretty good showings. Now here's Travis Colt to the inside. He is looking underneath Aiden Williams, following in behind Andrew Gorman. Gorman's really doing a great job today. He's showing he's got a lot of talent, and he is not wasting any of it. Andrew Gorman now to the lead in turn number 1. Travis Colt to the inside of the number 4 of Aiden Williams. Now here comes Bomarito, and here are the 2 Storm cars again, like we were talking about. The Infiniti power might not be very good for them. It could backfire. But I mean, they're running towards the end of the back half of the field, so I'm not sure if they're fast enough to compete with the rest of the field. Now, I don't know. They could just be lagging back until the end of the race. They don't want to get up towards the front too quickly. They don't want to do anything crazy and hasty too early. That is Edward Storm running in behind Jake Gunner in the number 14 car. Now here back, look at that, Rob Peters in the number 33 car. He came on the radio not long ago to tell that his car was not running the way he wanted it to. He needed something done on that car. He needed a wing adjustment, he needed an air pressure adjustment, something to fix this car. He's been working with his weight jacker, doing everything. Bill Harrison also came on the radio earlier on saying, my goodness, this car is just not the way I want it to be. This is our Indy car. It feels like something I've never raced before in my life. Bill Harrison is probably not happy at all with the way his car is performing, and I wouldn't blame him. Because if you bring your Indy car here, the car that you're going to drive for Indy, and it's not performing up to the standards that you set, you're just not going to be a very happy person. That is Roger Simon being worked underneath by Reagan Armstrong. Jason Eddington is in front of them. Eddington is doing pretty good here. His previous Indy attempts have not ended the way he wants them to. He's riding in behind his car that he owns, that is Jonathan Foxburn. As Foxburn looks to the inside now. He tried to go to the inside of the number 19 of Tricia Stewart. Could not get it done. Up front there is Mike Oppenheimer again. I think that Jason Eddington is finally finding out what he needs to bring here for Indy. There's Jeff Trebek. He's having a fantastic showing so far today. He's now made his way up to the 3rd position. He got by Travis Colt, and now he's going to go after Aiden Williams, but Williams has about 2 car lengths on him. We're going to take a break and be back shortly. Back in Indianapolis. Oh my goodness! Curtis Bolton and Bill Harrison have just crashed in turn number 4. Bolton able to drive away. Harrison as well. Andrew Gorman is the leader. This is really not the way we wanted to come back. You're not gonna lie. That was a quickie crash. Looks like both drivers are alright, getting out of their cars. We are going to take another short break and come back with you. We gotta just slide this in now that we've got another caution flag. We will be back with you for the 4th annual running of the Zoom Racing World Indianapolis 500 right here on ABC. Stay tuned, everybody. And Max Venturi now into the lead down the back straightaway. He gets by Travis Colt. Now here comes Aiden Williams in the 45 to the inside. He's looking down low. Can't do it. He falls in behind Travis Colt. It looks like to me that Max Venturi probably has the car that could win. And then again, Travis Colt also has the car to win. So does Aiden Williams. And so does pretty much everyone back who's still in this pack here in the front. Anybody could win this race, and I don't know who's going to wind up winning. Venturi leads. Then it's the 88, then the 4, then the 42, 19. This is absolutely insane. Now we're on board with the number 88 of Travis Colt. It looks like Travis Colt, he's just biding his time now. He's trying to wait until Max Venturi makes a wrong move. Oh no, look at that. Oh! And now Aiden Williams is going to go to the inside. He's going to try and take over the second position. Aiden Williams will get the position away from Travis Colt. He's trapped on the outside. Here comes Mark Vanek. Mark Vanek working his way underneath Andrew Gorman, and now working his way underneath underneath Travis Colt. As Venturi continues to pull away. You know, everybody knows the greatest thing you can hear in your radio is you're pulling away, and right now I think Max Venturi is hearing that. He doesn't even care what's in his rearview mirror. He just loves the fact that he's got a clean view in front of him. And why wouldn't you? I mean, look at this. Aiden Williams is trying now. Here comes Mark Vanek. Mark Vanek to the inside. You won't believe that Mark Vanek is a rookie if you ever saw him. This is absolutely incredible. This kid, he's coming up through the ranks, and now he is in the 3rd position. He has moved up through the field, and he is faring well today in the Indianapolis 500. Surely showing a lot of talent is Mark Vanek, as now he's going to go after the 4 Williams. I wonder if Mark Vanek can get it, and that's exactly what Max Venturi, though, he wants to see, because if he sees Mark Vanek and Aiden Williams battling, he's going to be able to pull out to an even bigger lead. Aiden Williams now, he had the tow from Venturi, he had the help from the draft from Vanek. He looks to the inside at 3, can't do it. Looking again to the inside at 4, can't do it again. Aiden Williams, he is trying everything in his power to get the number as 00 car of Max Venturi. He is trying so hard to catch and pass him. Gorman to the inside of Colt now. They come through the first turn, now on into the second turn. Venturi trying again. Venturi to the inside. Well, with 4 to go, you've got to be thinking, what am I going to do? I want to be in the position to win the race. That's what exactly. You want to be in the position to win the race, and with 4 to go, you've got nothing to lose. 8 Williams to the inside and 4. He's going to try. He's going to stay there. He's going to get alongside off of turn number 4. 8 Williams off alongside. Here they come down the front stretch to complete 4 laps to go this time. 4 to go. Mark Vanek to the outside, trying to help the number 00. Venturi comes down, trying to pinch him, and he crashes and he spins! He's at the wall! He hit the wall! Oh my goodness, unbelievable! Oh my! Aiden Williams, he got him, he spun him out! No, I think Max Venturi might have spun himself out. He came down on Williams. No, it looks like that Williams came up, I'm not sure. You can't really make a good prediction. Aiden Williams, he's going to come around to get the caution flag with 3 laps to go. This race will end under caution. Aiden Williams coming off of turn number 4. For 4 years now, we've crowned a champion, and now Aiden Williams will be one of them. That is unbelievable. It looks like to me Venturi's climbing out of his car. Let's take a look on the replay and see what happened here. It looks like that Williams, he's got the run in turn number 1. Yeah, and Williams, he's trying to crowd him, just trying to pin him down to make him lift. And Williams just doesn't lift. He didn't lift at all, and like he should have, and Williams just drove on while Venturi hit the wall hard. Yeah, this was a hard hit that Venturi had. But that is just unbelievable. Yeah, and the car going upside down Thankfully, he had made no contact or did not even come close to the catch fence. Terrible accident, and it's a shame for Venturi. Well, let's go back live on the track and see Aiden Williams complete the final lap. Aiden Williams coming across under caution. The suspension is badly damaged on Williams' car, but doesn't matter now because Aiden Williams, he is your 2012 Indianapolis 500 champion. Mark Vanek is second. Then it is Andrew Gorman in third. Then Amber Tenery in fourth. Then Patricia Stewart in fifth. Rob Peters in sixth. Thank you for watching today's coverage of the Zoom Racing World Indianapolis 500. I'm Pete Roberts for David Shore. Signing off. Thank you, and hope to see you again.